Hey guys, Stephanie here. I'm back home. I just got back into Houston today. I was in Philly for a walkaway campaign with Brandon Straka. I think I said his last name right. Anyways, it was amazing. Actually, it was awesome. My friend Marquez, who I share with Anna and Xavier, we have a group YouTube channel now where we do Zoom and we talk about current things. We are the four YouTubers of the apocalypse. Well, Marquez gave a speech there at the walkaway event, and it was amazing. I mean, seriously, I think the lunacy in this world right now is actually bringing a lot of people together who felt lost because basically people like us, we've been kind of like left out of society. You know what I mean? If you're white, you got to be like the dorky guy on the TV show that can't dance, or like you don't have charisma and you're like just some kind of nerd, or you got good credit. You know what I mean? It's kind of gone in this universe where now it's like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it without people getting offended. But the truth is, it's kind of fucked up because it's all political. All right? Every news outlet, every Netflix, Hulu, everybody out there and our government who continues to push this shit should be held accountable. All of us should do some kind of like class action lawsuit because when we elected these people into office, we didn't ask for this shit. We didn't ask them to brainwash, you know, subconsciously program us, subliminal messages in TV. We didn't ask for this. This has been forced on us. Just like all the taxes and stuff. Just like all the licensing. You gotta have a license to fish, to hunt. You gotta have a license to goddamn pick weeds out of your fucking garden at this point. And then you have the homeowners association. They're like the Nazis of homeowners. You know, I mean, God, it's like everybody in this fucking world has something to prove, something to say. You know, you got mayors and governors putting billboards up to shame people who don't wear masks or if they open their business. My God. But, oh, it's okay to do all that, right? Oh, no, no, no. Don't complain. And if you complain, you're just an evil Trump supporter, a supremacist, you're this, you're that. But what gets me the most is this tweet right here off of Adbusters. On September 17th, 2020, we come together at Lafayette Square to lay siege on the White House for 50 days of nonviolent protest. All right. Why? Because we will not let Donald Trump steal the election. We'll not let him steal it. We haven't even fucking had it yet. Okay. This is the hashtag White House Siege, and the response is electric. Adbusters.org. You have all these dumbass kids under here doing this, like promoting this. They don't even understand what is really happening, mind you. So, how is it that this is not organized crime? Okay? We are literally seeing like Black Lives Matter, Antifa, Adbusters, siege the White House. Okay? They just did a guillotine in front of the White House with a mannequin of Trump cutting his head off. In the background, you hear just a bunch of like kids laughing and dancing and music. This is not a fucking music festival, people. This is our goddamn lives. If we had an Obama mannequin and we cut its head off, would it be fucking funny? No. It wouldn't be funny. Everybody would be like, oh my God, you're racist. Ooh, Obama. But if it's Trump, it's okay. Oh, if it's Melania Trump, you can put her in a Nazi uniform with the little thing right here and make her look like a fucking Hitler. And that meme's okay. But God forbid I put hashtag save the children and it gets marked as sensitive subjects or whatever crazy ass people are running, you know, the algorithms, they'll just like drop like 1,000 of my followers, a couple hundred here. I mean, they screw with me so bad. You know what I mean? Hashtag save the children is sensitive subjects, right? But siege the White House, that is perfectly healthy. That is organized crime. We are watching it everywhere around us. These are all lies, okay? Look, if there is not a president that is elected by January 20th, Nancy Pelosi will become the chief and commander. Do you want Nancy Pelosi, the one who has to have the IV fucking bag with the vodka and her Xanax and shit just so she can get on a goddamn stage? And you know what they're doing to Biden? They probably have him on so much Adderall and cocaine, it's unreal. Because he actually made like 3 whole sentences without fucking up. In the meantime, you got LeBron James still in China's butthole, like just on that round. Like, stop it. All of you athletes, get it together. Okay? We know Big Daddy China owned your ass, but in reality, your fans are pissed. We feel burned. People pay for tickets. There's people that don't make millions of dollars like you, and their season tickets or even buying one ticket to a game is very special to them. And you take that for granted. Instead, you want to go with your Marxist, Hollywood, George Soros, Big Daddy China owns your bitch ass. Yes, move to motherfucking China. If y'all want communism, move to fucking China. LeBron James sitting there saying that we need equality and I'm tired of this shit, man. All right. Hello, LeBron. You know in China where they make your sweatshop shoes, they also have re-education camps where they forcefully sterilize women and they kill Muslims by the millions in China. Oh, we're not supposed to say that in America. I mean, this is where it's at. This is where it's at. You have a man who was murdered, right? Apparently. Massive breakouts, riots, everything. We've had nothing but Congress try to push legislation. The Republicans, not Nancy and Chucky, they right there should go to Gitmo. Gitmo all the way. You're fucking crazy. You need meds. There's something wrong. There's like Satan reincarnated. Okay? But in the meantime, we are literally seeing this play out in front of us. Yes or no? Completely. I forgot even where I was going. Oh, with China and LeBron James. LeBron James is a hypocrite. Okay? Total hypocrite. And oh my God, it pisses me off so much. Because these people go on national TV and a lot of people don't research things. So they'll go on mainstream TV or news outlets and they're just feeding this one part of a video or one part of narrative, right? And then all these media outlets, celebrities, all these politicians just jump on it. The minute they think they could blame it on Trump supporters, gotta confiscate guns, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. But it's like they won't admit to anything. Why is the NFL, the NBA, why are they all supporting Antifa and Black Lives Matter when we're seeing for real what these people are doing? This isn't about Black lives. This is about a complete overthrow of our government, dude. George Soros is backing it. Hillary Clinton, Obama, they're all part of it. And Hollywood and these major like billionaires and like mainstream media, they're basically feared and pushed, or they have to sign like disclosures and stuff to not speak. So that's why people are literally thinking, I'm going insane. This is really happening? Yes, it's happening. CNN will literally have a building burning on fire behind them. And they're like, it's so peaceful. we're just getting some marshmallows and let me get my graham crackers and some chocolate. We're just gonna make some s'mores, big guy. No, that is not how it is, CNN. But Jacob Blake's parents go on there and said that they supported Trump. Oh my God, I was so freaking happy. Like beyond freaking happy. Like I have never been so pumped. Like today is an amazing day. Because people are starting to speak out even in Texas, okay? In Texas, a teacher got suspended for pushing in the background of a Zoom class meeting all Black Lives Matter and LGBTQ. That shouldn't be put on our kids. It's bad enough you're doing it to adults and brainwashing people and making people like miserable as hell, like taking 42% of all American jobs and flushing them down the toilet so Democrats can make us a socialist country, because those jobs aren't coming back and they're still declaring what's essential and not. It's like what happened in Venezuela. But these people are taking power, not even voting on it. And people are just letting them get away with it. Letting them get away with it. You know, we've got people rioting, doing all this. Nobody's questioning how they're getting there, how they're feeding themselves, or staying in hotels, blah, blah, blah. You have the Democrats, you know, right now pushing for all this crazy stuff. It's like, where have people been? You know what I mean? Like, it is so hard for me to understand. Like, how people. Well, no, I know. Because most people just, like, drink themselves to death. Or, like, suicide rates are, like, crazy high. And all that. Because it's miserable. You know what I mean? You can't be you. You can't be authentic. We literally have Democrats right now and celebrities in China and all these people, Bill Gates, who is a computer programmer, trying to force a vaccine on us. This 2 weeks turned into almost a year, and they're talking about another year. We are turning into Venezuela because we slowly have been giving up our rights for a little bit of safety, security, and all that. It can't happen anymore. Like, it has to stop, because you guys, you don't understand. It's not about race. It's not about political party. There is an agenda to overthrow this country, and it's happening right now. You cannot be quiet anymore, okay? Now is the time to speak up and be like, you know what? The real news isn't telling us that there's about to be mass food shortages. You know how they're doing like the coin shortage? You know, there's not a lot of aluminum for cans. Why do you think that is? People are prepping. People aren't stupid. But we have to ask ourselves, what is the government preparing to do to us? Because when I saw Trump's head in that guillotine, it reminds me of all those FEMA camps, you know, that Hillary Clinton and Obama created together at Walmarts, where if you get caught recording those FEMA camps, they never hear from you again. I don't know, guys. I think it's time to start asking questions and thinking about it. I mean, George Soros is banned from his own country, and he's banned from several other countries. The minute Hong Kong lost their freedom, the police were already there. They even arrested a tycoon. Wait, is that how you say it? Tycoon? Not typhoon. Tycoon is like the rich person, whatever. You know what I mean? So, okay, they immediately went and arrested him for going against freedom. What do you think is going to happen to us? Just because we're quiet doesn't make us safe. Remember what Hitler did to the Jews. Toughen up, Buttercup, because it's going to be a long ride. Don't take that vaccine. And stay strong, because right now, it really is like kind of like survival of the fittest. And we are under attack. I don't know. It's crazy. But, I mean, there's supposed to be, you know, another asteroid that might hit us, like, right around election. We have, like, 2 more hurricanes. We have earthquakes, volcanoes going on everywhere. Doesn't anybody see the biblical aspect of the... Sorry, guys, I'm excited. I haven't done a video in so long from my room. I'm, like, so excited. But this is getting, like, biblical. You know what I mean? it's, I don't know. I see it. I like see it for what it is, and I'm like, holy crap. Like people need to get like out of their feelings and out of like everything evil, because there's no going back. And these Democrats, Nancy Pelosi will be commander in chief if there's not one elected by January 20th. And all of a sudden now the post office and the UPS is this huge, huge critical threat to our lives, right? What happened to COVID? Like COVID, just like during the George Floyd protest, COVID was just like, hey guys, where you at, guys? It just like disappeared, right? And then when everybody started calling out the protests for what they were, COVID numbers are rising. So think about it. If we'd never heard about COVID, because you know how they say asymptomatic and all that, like you don't even have symptoms, but they tell you like 100 symptoms. Don't you think you're kind of manifesting your own symptoms? And then you go to their drive-through, right? After they tell you like, if your toe turns blue, if your left leg itches, if you have trouble sleeping, if you have a runny nose, if your eye ever itches, go get tested. So it's like, but you're not sick. You don't feel sick. But then you start thinking, oh, my body's going to hurt. You literally manifest this shit. I went to a hospital, walked around. Oh my gosh. It is such a fraud. Such a fraud. Democrats are doing this for a reason. Just like his name Rand Paul. He almost got killed. Like, oh my God, that's so bad. And he actually wrote a bill for Breonna Taylor. But think about it. Nobody's safe. Period. These are Marxist. They're not protesters. Marxist. Like Hitler's regime, that's what you got out here. Defend yourselves. Love you all. So happy to be home. Oh, and check out my videos with my group on the 4 YouTubers of the apocalypse. It's amazing. Love you guys. Hit the like, subscribe, and share. And remember, don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't. And if you can't speak your truth, tell me and I'll speak it for you. Love you all. Good night.